Hello, Vin. Good evening. Hello, Vin. Are you there already?
Hello, teacher.
Yeah. Can you hear me well?
Not so well.
Not so well. Okay, kindly check your internet connection, or you can go to a place where the internet connection is quite strong. Yeah.
There's no one left.
What did you say?
There is no place that has a better Wi-Fi than this place.
Ah, I see. Okay, so what is your Wi-Fi? Is it a wired connection or just prepaid or modem?
Uh, what
What's your
is
Wi-Fi?
well, I don't know how to say that, but wireless.
Ah, wireless. Yes, yes, yes. I understand. Okay. So, but how about my screen? Can you see my screen clearly?
I can do it, but I can't not see it so clearly.
You cannot see it clearly. How about this one,
Yes,
Vin? Can you see it clearly? Sentence transformation. Can you see these words here clearly?
yes,
Yes? Okay, great.
yes.
So, anyway, how are you today, Vin?
I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, so what did you do today?
I just learning in my school.
You learned in your school? Okay, so what time did you learn in your school? Until what time?
I what teacher?
Until what time did you learn from your school?
Yeah, from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
5 p.m. Is it from Monday to Friday?
Yes, but
I
in Friday I just learn from 7 p.m. to 12 7 a.m. to 12 a.m.
yeah, I see. Okay. So, are you free Monday 6 p.m. Vin? Because unfortunately, you're the only one that I have class every Sunday because all of my three students, before you are four students that I have class every Sunday. But now, since their course is already done, so it's only you who is left to have a class every Sunday. So my question is here, are you free Monday 6 p.m.?
Monday 6 p.m.
Yes, Vin.
No,
No.
because at that time I must learn another subject, just like you.
What did you say, Vin?
That 6 p.m. on Monday, I will learn like you learn what someone else.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you well.
That I said that I'm not free in 6 p.m. 6 p.m. on Monday.
Ah, I see. Do you have class that time?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. Let me see first. How about Friday, 5 p.m.?
Hmm. Maybe not, or maybe yes. I don't know.
Why is it maybe not or maybe yes? You're not sure?
Because because I will learn that time sometime. I don't know. I don't know when I will learn.
Ah, yes. But how about, okay, it's okay now. I will not change our schedule anymore. But since last Sunday, we didn't have our class. Can you remember?
Mm, yes.
Okay, so can we have a makeup class tomorrow, 5 p.m.? Just a
Okay,
makeup
sure.
class. Okay, so thank you so much, Vin. So I will make it clear for you that our schedule was not changed. It's the same. Thursday, 6 p.m. and Sunday, 5 p.m. And tomorrow we will
Okay.
have our makeup class at 5 p.m. Okay, do you understand?
Understand.
Okay, great. So now, Vin, we're going to have a practice test for writing. This is preliminary English test 3, writing test 1. Okay, so in task 1, it's all about sentence transformations. So you will get 5 points here. All you want to do is to complete sentences to rewrite 5 original sentences so that the meaning is the same but a different structural pattern is used. They must use no more than 3 words to complete their sentence. Okay, then in part 2, it's all about short communicative message. For example, postcard, email, note, what else? Text messages. Okay, it's quite the same with email and etc. Then you can write between 35 and 45 words in part 2, communicating 3 content points given in the task. And lastly, for part 3, it is a choice between an informal letter or a story. Okay, so you will be the one to choose if what will you write. Is it an informal letter or a story? You write about 50 words only, answering the question of their choosing. Then students are assessed using 4 subscales, which are content, communicative achievement, organization, and language. So all in all, here in writing, you will get 25 points. Yes. Okay, so for part 3, you will get 20. That's 20 out of 20. Okay, so here in part 1, there's questions 1 to 5. Here are some sentences about going to a theater. So for each question, Vin, I want you to complete the second sentence so that it means the same as the first. Okay, you use no more than 3 words. Write only the missing words here on our screen. Okay, so just a tip for you, you need to understand the meaning of each sentence so that you may get the thought to write in writing the second sentence. Okay, so now we have an example here. The theater has 2 cafes. So what would be your answer here to complete this sentence to have the same meaning with the first one? It's
If there are two cafes in the theater,
okay, very good. That's it. So that is just an example. So now, how to approach this task? First, you need to read the first sentence and think about its meaning, just like what I said recently. Then, secondly, read the second sentence. Look at which words are repeated from the first sentence and which words are different. Okay, then thirdly, look at the second sentence again and think about which phrases and structures could be used to complete it. Then, lastly, complete the second sentence using 1, 2, or 3 words. Then, finally, read both sentences again, then check their meaning if they all have the same. Okay, so now for numbers 1 to 5, I'm going to read the first sentence for you here, and you're going to read the second sentence together with your correct answer. Okay, so for number 1, theater tickets are more expensive than last year. So what would be your answer here, Vin? Can you please, you can also
last
write
year
there.
theater tickets is cheaper than they are now.
Okay,
Cheaper.
very good. Where cheaper or less expensive? Great, because you got the thought. What about number two? The booking office telephone is often engaged.
It is often engaged to phone the booking office.
It is often engaged to phone the booking office. Okay. It is impossible or difficult or hard to phone the booking office. Is often engaged. Okay. So maybe you just have a misunderstanding with the word often engaged. This means that it's a little bit hard to phone the booking office. It's quite unresponsive. Yes. Okay. So how about number three? Peter said, "Why don't you go to the booking office yourself?"
Uh, that is, Peter said, wait a minute. How about going to the booking office yourself?
Okay, that is correct. Great job. How about number four? Many theaters accept credit cards.
At my theater, you can use your credit card.
Okay, you can use your credit card or can pay by credit card. For number five, you can smoke in the theater.
Smoking is not allowed. Uh, đúng rồi, it's not allowed in the theater.
Very good. That is correct. So for this one, you got 4 out of 5. Okay. So how do you find this activity, Vin? Is it a little bit hard, simple, or just average?
I think it's very simple to me.
Ah, yes, it's very simple for you. That's good. Okay, so now let's proceed with task 2. Okay, so here in making suggestions, you can use let's revise our lessons. Okay, when you use this word revise, this means that you need to have some changes regarding the lessons. Okay, or you can also say, okay, what about going to the cinema tonight? Okay, that is also making a suggestion. How about playing cards? You are asking if they will agree to your suggestion. Why don't we do our homework? Couldn't we invite your grandmother to our party? Shall we have a walk along the river? What would you say to a cup of coffee? Don't you think it is a good idea to watch TV? Does it matter if we use your car? Okay, so usually you can see here that in making suggestions, it always end with a question mark. That means that making suggestion can also be a form, a structure of a question. Yes, because you are suggesting to someone, asking their opinion. Okay, so now I want you to make your own suggestion. Anything, any suggestion that you want.
Just one.
Yes.
Uh, how about going to the cinema?
Okay, great. How about going to the cinema? Okay, great. That's correct. Okay, so now for part two, you are going to spend some time with your Scottish friend Douglas next Saturday. So I want you to write an email to Douglas. Okay, so in your email, you should arrange to meet Douglas next Saturday. Then you suggest something you could do together. Maybe you can suggest 3 to 5 things. Okay, then say how long you will be able to spend with him. You can write 35 to 45 words on our screen, or you can type it on the chat box and send it to me. Do you got it, Vin?
Yes, I really got it.
Okay, great. So I'll give you the time to write your email. Okay, so let me see this one. Ooh. Hi
Okay.
Douglas, long time no see. Can I meet you next Saturday? We can going to the cinema, watch a movie, or we can playing at the park. I have 3 hours, so you will decide what we are going to do. Bye, Kang. Okay, so great because you were able to follow the criteria here. You arranged to meet Douglas next Saturday. Then you suggest something that you can do together and you say how long you will be able to spend with him, which is 3 hours. Okay. So you did a great job. However, there are some grammatical errors. Okay. Please listen to me carefully, Vin, because I'm going to correct some grammar here in your email. Hi, Douglas. Long time no see. Can I meet you next Saturday? Okay. This is question mark. Weekend. This is capital. Sorry. We we can go, not going. We can go to the cinema to watch a movie, or we can, this is play. We can play at the park. Okay? Just period. I have 3 hours, so you will decide. This is not decided. So you will decide what we are going to do. Bye, Kang. Okay, so please put here. Enter. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to give you 8 out of 10. Yeah. Okay, so now do you have any question regarding how to write an email?
No.
Okay. So here, this is just a criteria on how I'm going to assess you. So I will just read it for you. Students must include all the 3 points in their answer. If they leave out 1 point, they cannot gain full marks. Answers must be linked to the context given in the question. Answers must fulfill all parts of the task or they will not receive top marks. Students are assessed on the clarity on their message. Minor errors which do not impede communication are not penalized, including minor spelling mistakes. Okay. So your score is still 10 out of 10 because it is written here that students are assessed on the clarity of the message. Minor errors, including grammatical error and spelling, are not penalized. So you got a perfect score here because your message was so clear. Okay, so now for what is this? Marks in for finding writing for record. This is just still a rubric. So this is the sample answer. Hi Douglas, how are you? I am writing to you from London. I'm here for a 2 week vacation and I'd like to meet you next Saturday if it's okay for you. There is a nice art exhibition that opens at the National Gallery. I hope to meet you there and we stay together until the evening. Write to me as soon as you can. Okay, from Mary. Okay, so for here in part 3, I want you to write an answer to one of the questions from number 7 or 8 in this part. Then write your answer in about 100 words on your answer sheet. So you can mark the question number in the box at the top of your answer or on the screen. Okay, so this is how I'm going to assess you. Answers are assessed using the assessment scales, which consist content, communicative achievement. This also includes grammar, organization of your thoughts. It should be organized or coherent. Then, and also the language that you choose, or the words that you choose, or the vocabulary that you choose. Then, students should aim to use a range of tenses, expressions, and vocabulary, even if this content contains some minor mistakes. It is important for students to show the full range of their language ability and to be ambitious in their use of language. Okay, non-impeding errors which do not affect communication will not necessarily be penalized. This includes spelling, grammar, or punctuation errors. However, errors which interfere with or cause a breakdown in communication will be treated more severely. Yes, I'm sorry. Still, grammar, spelling, and punctuation errors are not seriously penalized, but since we are learning if there are some cases like this one, I'm still going to correct it so that in the next time you will not do it anymore and you will learn. Do you understand, Vin? Yeah? Hello,
Yeah.
Vin? Okay, great. So now, do you have any question to me regarding how I'm going to assess you?
No.
Okay, so for the four subscales here, we have the content. It focuses on how well the student has fulfilled the task. In other words, if you have done what they were asked you to do. And for the communicative achievement, it focuses on how appropriate the writing is for the task and whether the student has used the appropriate register. For the organization, it focuses on the way how you put together the piece of writing, in other words, if it is logical and ordered or coherent. Then for the language, focuses on vocabulary and grammar. This includes the range of language as well as how accurate it is to your sentences. So here in part 3, what is this one? Okay, so this is still a rubric. So this is a part of letter you receive from a pen friend. So you're keen on cooking, aren't you? What meals do you like to cook? Where do you buy all your food from? So here, in writing to your pen friend, in answering those questions, you are going to write a letter answering your friend's questions. You can write 50 words. No, since we still have so much time, you can write 70 words because 50 is too short. 70 to 100 words in answering your friends' questions. Okay, these are the questions. You're keen on cooking, aren't you? Yes. What meals do you like to cook? Where do you buy all your food from? Okay, so I'll give you the time to write your answer, Vin. And if you have any question, feel free to ask me. I'm just here and I'm listening to you even if I take off my camera and I mute myself. Okay, Vin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Okay, so it's okay, Vin. If you can just write 50, at least 50 words. Yeah.
Uh, Teacher, I'm almost done now.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, sure. It's okay.
Okay now.
Okay, great. So let me check this one. Let's make this one a little bit bigger. Okay, so hi, thanks for your letter. Yes, that I am keen on cooking, but I still like to cook some meal. I really like to cook fried rice because when you cook it, you can just try some new recipe on it so you can change it more delicious than before. But you maybe make it yummy. This is yummy, right?
Yucky.
What is yucky? What's the meaning of
I
yucky?
think like it's not tasty, but I don't know how to describe it, but it's very not, yeah, very not tasty.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, having an unpleasant feeling in your stomach, somewhat sick, but I still like it. Okay, I understand now. The fried rice to try new recipe. I must buy food and I buy from a lot of place, but my favorite place is the market that's near my house because their food is fresh and delicious. Okay, very good because it's a well-written response to your pen's friend. Okay, so you did great. There are no so much correction, only the spelling of the word delicious. Okay, so how do you spell the word delicious?
Delicous.
Yes. Okay, so this is Delicous. You just forgot the letter I here. That is just my correction bin. So for this one, you got 20 out of 20. Okay. So all in all, in our writing, you got a perfect score, which is 25. No, not 25. 5 plus 5 plus 20. So 30 out of 30. You did great. Okay. So here, since it's already time, we will just continue tomorrow on our makeup class, this cooking vocabulary. Okay. So do you have any question to me, Vin, before we formally end?
No, I don't have any question to you.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining our class tonight, Vin. I hope to see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Bye bye, Vin.
Bye bye, teacher.
Goodbye.